I think this is live. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Hang on a minute if you can hear me. Okay. I think that's live. I think I got it. Let me see. I know the volume might be a little low, so if you can hear me, it looks like I've got two lives on my YouTube channel. Not sure yet. Having a lot of technical difficulties last day or so. So I'm going to work this out. That's why I'm going live. The transmissions are not going to be starting until 4:41. So you guys got about 10 minutes while I figure this out. Um, if you can hear me and you can see me and it's all good, throw a comment in the chat and let me know while I figure out why there's two broadcasting now. Can't wait for this. Spirit's really excited. So let me know if you can hear me if you're watching. I'll turn this on. Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing, mic test. You got a copy. You can hear me. Yay, Derek, Betty, Angel, guys, yay. The tribe's getting together. Everybody's coming in. I love it. All right, so again, we're going to be about 10 minutes. We're going to start at 4:41 with the transmissions. Glad you can hear me. Been having so many issues. It's crazy, but Spirit said just show up. So hi, I'm here. Big hugs. I got to look over here to see my chat. I got like two devices plus my phone for a backup. Hey, Bev. Oh my God, the gang's all here. Oh, guys, I'm so happy. Thank you for joining me. That's awesome. That is awesome. It's working. You can hear me. Yay. Okay. Don't worry about it. Look, the energy, this is what Spirit was telling. I better lower this or you might get feedback. Spirit is telling me just from last night, just show up. Don't worry about it. The energies are still going to come through, but you know what it's like if you can't hear somebody and you just kind of shut the video down? You know what I'm talking about? The energies are still going to come through no matter what. I've got a couple of handmade things that I'm going to be using for this transmission. It's not going to be just bowls because the sound isn't really, let me show you. And you guys can see what I've been dealing with. So here's the bowl. I'll be quiet for a minute. All right. So I don't know if you heard that or not, but you probably heard it and then it went out. Let me know what happened for you guys. But that's what I've been trying to fix for like, I don't know, hours. And it's okay. I'm doing it. It's a joyful process. It's all good. And I know there's a 20-second delay because I had to go, I had to use Zoom because StreamYard is just way, way too expensive right now. So anyhow, I had all these notes and then Spirit was saying at the last minute, just show up. We got this. And I'm like, all right, well, that's what this whole transmission is about. It's going to be about walking with Spirit. You're sneezing. Ouch. Okay, so did anybody hear the bowl? Did you actually hear it? Or did you hear it and then it cut out? Let me know. So these transmissions are going to be about walking with Spirit. It's going to be balancing like spirit and ego. You guys all know I'm preaching to the choir with you guys, but in case somebody stumbles across this because they resonate or they're guided to it or they're new, it's going to be about just, this is for them really mostly. And if the noise outside is really loud, let me know if that's bothersome too, because I can always shut the window. It's just a little warm in here, so I like the breeze. It's going to be about the different terms that we use. Like, we're going to get rid of all of that. We need to get rid of that terminology because it gets confusing, especially as you guys know with all the old programs in religion and all of that. Like, everybody has a different term for something else. And then we get stuck being in these divisive little compartments, right? And it's like Spirit's just trying to say, it's so simple. It's so simple. your human body is, and I might do a teaching on this like later as an uploaded video, because I got a bunch of stuff written out for this, but it's literally like we know our body is the house for our personality, right? And our consciousness can go through and operate the mind systems and operate the body and all of that. But spirit in the spiritual world is like the house for our soul. So when we talk about inviting spirit into our lives, inviting, whoa, how'd that happen? Did you see that? It just zoomed by itself. Anyway, when spirit, let me check the comments real quick because you guys know what I'm talking about. Heard it and it went out. Okay. You heard it. All right. It'll probably come out different for different people. I'm not going to do the bowls too much because it could be distracting if it goes on and then goes out and then you don't hear it. So the frequency will be going through. Okay. I got to keep my eye on the time here because I don't want to miss our start transmission. So if our spirit houses our soul and we invite spirit into our lives, think about the different religions and how they tell you to do it. You know, like Christianity, being saved, invite Jesus into your life. Well, you know, I grew up as a Christian. I consider myself a true Christian in the spiritual sense, but not in the way that's been hijacked. And everything's been hijacked. Even the spirituality and the ascension itself has been hijacked. So they're trying to create this false matrix, which you guys know. We are the generators within our heart of the energy of this new earth. It is us. It is all us. The resurrection isn't about something that happened in the past. That was hijacked too. So depending on how you see spirit and soul, it's like all the terminologies, let's just throw them out the window. We're going to be balancing our physical with our non-physical. Our ordinary bodies, there's more than one, you know, our ordinary body, physical body, and with mental, emotional, we've already mastered that kind of thing. We're working on those things. That's the shadow self. The personality ego is like the shadow self. So we've been working to master our emotions and get a hold of our mental health and all of these different things we're doing to try to level up and become our higher selves, right? Bringing spirit in and becoming that which we know we are in our hearts. But it's like the missing component is a missing element. And I did a training on that I think it was for patrons, but I'm going to put another video out on that one, just to give everybody an idea about the elements and how it's not just clockwise and counterclockwise. There's missing elements when it's linear, but when it goes quantum, then all of the elements are in each one of our 4 quadrants, right? And I know there's teachings on elements that are that there's 5 and it's this, and well, Chinese, you know, uses the wood and they use the ethers and different things that, you know what, it's all divisive because in the quantum state, it's like 1 + 1. If you have, you know, you add 1 and 1 together and you get the Holy Trinity, 1 and 1 equals a whole thing. And it's like 3. So 1 + 1 is 3 in that sense. It's the same thing with the elements. If you add 4 elements together, you get the 5th in a sense. But if you're just using 4 as your stability, your foundation, the 4 corners, then you get, you know, north, south, east, and west, the 4 directions. We also have above and below. That's quantum. So we don't just take clockwise and counterclockwise, but when you add them together and you flip the poles within yourself, it's not complicated. It sounds complicated, but it's really not. It adds all of the elements in each of your 4 directions. So we're not missing any elements. Well, the element that we're missing now is the balance between our spirit, not necessarily you guys watching in Soul Tribe, because I know you guys are already all working on this and you're all getting the same downloads. I know it. But for new people that might be guided to this or that might have been missing that one little component or that one little element, it's that one element of balancing, inviting spirit in whatever way feels right to you. But spirit is housing your soul, and your soul, we're a fractal of that. That's the personality. So if you're inviting that spirit into your life to be in the balanced, married relationship with your ego, you become that whole being. You become that bridge. You become that walking between the worlds and everything that you know you are already. But how does that work in manifestation and all those other things? Well, it's the heart center. We all know this. The heart center is generating the energy that we project out and we anchor down. Okay, we're going to start in 1 minute, so I got to calm down and settle down here. So you guys, when we're done this, the only thing that I ask The only thing that I'm going to ask you to do is to make sure you drink water and then get outside barefoot. That's it. That's all you got to do. All right. So, uh, I don't have music playing in the background. Do what you need to do to get comfortable. Maybe put the headphones in or just shut your door, go to the bathroom and lock the door if your kids are bugging you or something like that. But just get in a calm, peaceful state. Take a couple deep breaths in. You know the drill. You know how to do this. Get a couple of deep breaths. I'm going to take the first breath in right now. Here comes those codes 144 inverse coming from you within. Deep breath in and out real fast, real hard. Just blow it out all the way down, all the way down. Take a pause between your breaths. Take another deep breath, slow breath in, all the way in, all the way up. Hold it, and then breathe it out. Now, on your keep doing that, but on your third breath, really deep, intense breath. Picture everything that might still be in your field, might still be connected to you that doesn't belong in your field. And on that last out breath, just push it out. Push it out from your heart center. Visualize that sun in the middle of your chest, right here, getting brighter and brighter. That beautiful golden light. Okay. And on your out breath, radiate it out, expand it out, let it blow past your egg that is to be broken from the inside. That's what Easter is all about. That's the resurrection. This is where we're going with this. So the egg that surrounds you is like a protective shell. It's a containment, though. So in the balance of duality, you can see it as a protection and you can see it as a containment. You can see it as both. It's duality. But what we're going to do is we're going to visualize all of our light from now on in the center of our heart, and we're just going to bust right through. It's going to blow right through that eggshell. Okay. And when you take a deep breath in now, just keep breathing nice and steady and slow. I'm going to open this up with some codes that we're going to be transmitting through me, through our spirit, through everything that's connected. We're going to open up the fields on the galactic level, on the Christ grids, through and within ourselves, connecting to the one true creator source, Alcyon sun. It's connected in through all of the suns, which connect in our heart. We're part of that. We're all suns, S-U-N-S. And now I'm going to transmit with a piece of selenite. I have a piece of selenite here. I've got a number of things we're going to be using. Right now, we're going to use the selenite. We're going to clear the fields. So just take a nice deep breath in and feel the selenite. Feel the beauty of this washing down your field. Okay? Washing down your field. Maybe a little slower. Take a deep breath in and out. Clearing your fields, clearing any cords, clearing any attachments. Okay. Now, while you're in a state of suspension right now, staying still, remaining in that place of inner harmony, we're going to use a couple of healing tools that I created from Mother Nature, gifted me these pieces of branches, and I carved them, and I have copper and all kinds of different stones and turquoise and silver and all kinds of different things. So these tools are going to transmit codes from on high. Okay. It's going to come through the heart center. It's going to come out through my field, which is grounded in earth, and it's connected to the heavens, the heavenly realms, the angelical realms, higher vibrational fields surrounding me, surrounding you. We're going to send them out. Take a deep breath in. In. And on your out breath, feel it raining down. Balancing divine feminine, divine masculine. Okay. Deep breath in and out. I've never done this with this on the camera, so it's a little tricky. I want to make sure you get the visuals. If you're just listening and you have your eyes closed, that's wonderful. But if you're watching the video, I want you to feel these stones and feel this transmission. Deep breath in and out. Letting it settle down. And grounding, grounding, grounding. If you can be in barefoot on the earth right now while you're receiving these, even better. Deep breath in and out. One more. In and out. Okay, good. Now I'm just going to transmit this next one. I'm going to be sending some ancient codes to you guys. I have a fossil here, and this fossil is going to help transmit the ancient codes that are in you already, that you're already connected to. A lot of you already feel it, you already know it. I would like to just say with a caveat, I'm not going to tell anybody what to believe or anything like that. I know some of you are very connected to dragon lineage and things like that, but I will say that some of the guidance I've been receiving recently has been revealing things. Supposedly, we're all going to be surprised at some of the revelations, and one of the ones that surprised slash didn't surprise me was the dragon information has been hijacked as well, and it may not be what you think it is. So stay true in yourself, in your light inside. Okay. If you have dragon friends and dragon guides and they're helping you, wonderful. Okay. Stay with that. But when you go for your guidance inside, go in your heart, in that light center of your heart, of your highest levels. And this will unlock some ancient memories within your codex. Okay, I'm going to transmit this now. And I'm going to use also, yeah, okay. So I'm going to use also Labrador light with this. This is going to come in a little later. It still might come in later, but we're going to use the two of these. All right, so take a couple deep breaths in, deep breaths out. And we'll begin. If you don't resonate with the dragons, don't feel like you have to. You may not. You may be a hybrid. You may not. It all depends on your blood lineage. Okay, the blood lineage is really important for what we're activating here now. This is your ancient lineage coming through. This is for you to receive exactly what you need to receive. Okay? Breathe in the ancient lineage, unlocking your own codes. Okay. Here we go. Oh my gosh. There's a fire within. It's igniting. Let it burn. Let it burn out. Let it break through your own egg. Let it resurrect from within. Okay, the Labrador light wants to stay. So we're going to do another quick transmission with this one. Hand of God, Holy Spirit, mudras. Let it wash through you. Let it wash through you. Let it wash through you. All right, now, if you're watching from the beginning, you know I was having issues with sound for the bowls, but just know that the energy transmission will come through. I'm hearing it here, so I will hold that space and I will send it out on the quantum fields. If you're telepathic, tune in that way. Okay, here we go. Okay, now we're just going to send them out through the grids. So as you breathe, intend and send the healing vibrations to heal ancestral bloodlines. You know you're here for it. Healing all the bloodlines, anything remaining, anything that's hiding, anything that's still attached. Disconnecting all of that. Let it surface to your mind. Let the thoughts come. Let the memories come. Don't be afraid to feel them. They say, feel it to heal it. We're going to use another bowl. This crystal bowl, and healing transmission through this bowl is going to purify, purify, purify all that remains in your fields. Whether you're knowingly or unknowingly holding on to something, willingly or unwillingly holding on to something, consciously or unconsciously holding on to something. This frequency transmission is meant for you to release in the light. Okay. So let it surface. Let it come. Clear your mind, clear your space. Just sit and let it come up to the surface so it can purify as it's being released. And what you're going to do on the first in breath is you're going to do 3. And on the first in breath, you're going to visualize all the energy that you're holding on to that's somebody else's energy, whether willingly or unwillingly, knowingly or unknowingly, consciously or unconsciously. You're going to intend to send it back on your first out breath. Okay? The second out breath is going to be all of your energy that others are holding on to. Whether you gave it to them, I'll say willingly is okay. Anything that belongs to you that was stolen or siphoned or borrowed or sacrificed or whatever, by whatever means, anything that was taken from you, when you breathe in, you're going to just intend that the creator source, your true creator source, is going to bring that back to you. And on your out breath, you're going to send that out from your heart and your golden light all across the grid network, everywhere the sun can shine, even if it's being blocked by fake clouds and spray and chemicals, it doesn't matter. On your out breath, you're going to send it out and radiate, because nothing can block the sun. You still receive those codes and you still receive that light. So within, as within, so without. See it in your mind's eye, see it in your heart. And we're going to do that now. 3 breaths. The third breath, I will tell you when we get to it. No, actually, we'll do it this way. I'm tuning in, and this is going how it's going. So on your first in breath, you're going to be intending to clear all of the energy that doesn't belong to you. Okay? I'll click the bowl. We'll do it 3 times. You're going to breathe in. Breathe in now. Take a deep breath in now. That's loud. Sorry about that. Breathe in. Anything that doesn't belong to you, send it back with love on your out breath. Okay. Next breath in. You're going to breathe in a deep breath, and anything that belongs to you, breathe in. Anything that belongs to you on your out breath, you're going to send it all out through the grids once it returns to you from Creator. Okay? So that's the intention on the second. On the third one, we're just going to expand that from our heart centers. So you're going to breathe in, and anything that either doesn't belong to you or does belong to you, it goes where it needs to go. That's your intention on the third one, the magical third breath. Ready? Here we go. Deep breath in. And pause for just a second, and then breathe out. Blow it out on the grids. Blow it out. Expand it from your heart centers. So it is. And what we're going to do now is we're going to take a Lemurian crystal. We're going to use Lemurian crystal. And we're going to use some amethyst. And we're going to transmute in magical alchemy everything within you. The intention is to keep it clear and transmute so that you have that feeling of peace inside yourself, that you know with just a thought that you are balancing that spirit of yours that's going to come in and balance with your ego personality. Okay? If you weren't here for the beginning of the video, we are going to get rid of all the terms of division. We're going to leave them on the curb. Bye-bye in the dust. We're going to bring in everything that's balance and harmony. We're living in duality. We're living in this 3D world where we can't see, feel, hear, touch in a linear sense, the spiritual world. But we are also inside that bridge to that spiritual world. We're living that. We are living that spiritual world. We are living that bridge. So we are going to transmute anything that stands in our way at the gateway. And we're going to step into that gateway as a balanced being by inviting spirit into our lives to be in our bodies. That physical energy of spirit. When you hear somebody saying they're walking with spirit, that's no joke. It's not Christian, it's not Buddhist, it's not any particular religion, it's not Jewish, it's not any kind of ancient Hinduism. It's not something that is defined by a religious program. Okay, this is a spiritual truth. This is a universal truth that you are and always will be an eternal being internally. Doesn't matter what body you wear. Okay, that's in your heart. So we're going to be transmuting everything so that spirit can marry your ego. Your ego's growing up. Your ego personality is becoming that higher self. And as that happens, that higher self, that soul through the spirit body, is that essence is integrating into the body with the ego personality. We are becoming one with that as much as we can every day. So it's only a thought away. And that's all you need to do is think of that, become that walking spirit, no longer engaging in the 3D matrix games, programs, things that are designed to keep you fighting and divided. And I will tell you, I will tell you, I will tell you that they don't just feed on Loosh for fear programs. This is where I was deceived. I was deceived for quite a while, thinking that they only siphoned Loosh from fear. It's more than that. If you're in joy and bliss, they can siphon that if you don't know who you are, or if you're sacrificing your energies for old rituals that were hijacked, such as an Easter resurrection. Okay? It's hijacked in the sense that it's meant for control so that it's something outside of you when it's really going on inside of you. You. You are the resurrection. You are the life. You are the light force that they are so afraid of. So, with your thought to marry those within your body, you are holding that Holy Spirit within, within you. This is yours. Take what is yours. Empower yourself. Take a deep breath in and breathe in the codes from your own spirit, your own soul. Let that come in. Breathe them in and feel it. Truly feel that within your body, within all your systems. Transmute anything that's blocking between bodies, old programs, old blood codes that are interfering with your perception of your true light code heritage, your true energetic light code frequency, your true energetic signature, your soul signature, your unique personality gift that is able to be grown like a flower, like a plant that you're in control of. You are the guardian of your ego. Your spirit, your soul is giving a piece into your spirit, a piece of itself into you so that you can grow that ego up to become one with and get married to your spirit within yourself, your divine union, divine masculine, divine feminine. Okay, the resurrection of your own selves. It's time. Masculine and the feminine within you becoming one as a true partnership. Take in these codes and this transmission, breathe them in deeply, and send it out through your heart for everyone who's capable of receiving the codes. That is, not all will receive it, not all will believe it, not all are here to achieve it. And now, and now, this is my celestial scepter. I made it myself many years ago. I didn't understand what it was. I just had to make it. So it has a lot of symbolism and representation in it. It has rondrite for healing and crystals and labradorite and rose quartz for healing and peacock feathers and all kinds of beauties, copper coil, foil, copper coil. So with the divine scepter, we're just going to infuse the energies with some mudra light codes, and we're going to bring them in. Just keep breathing nice and steady. I won't be talking for a minute or two, just giving you a chance to breathe it in and just allow yourself to receive, open up to receive what comes in. Okay. Because you all have a scepter. You all have your divine armor, which the light will never turn away, the true light source. Will it now? So you can keep you can wear all of your scars, wounds, pains, betrayals, all of the horrible things that have happened while you've been on your journey. You can wear all of those as your armor. You were forged in the fire of hell, and you are here now as the brave warriors, as the brave resurrected light from the sun's which you are. Your soul essence is here to play and to come out, to break free from that containment. That is the 3D earth containment. That's the veil. You are here to receive the codes to break through from that This is us in action, projecting out our light from our heart centers. We are the true energy. We are the nodes on the grid. It's not the fake things up in the sky. That's not it. This is it in here. So allow yourself to burst out and don't dim your light for anybody. Don't play the games. Don't respond to any of that. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to do this for a couple minutes. So just take your time to breathe and to feel through this. Let your aura cleanse. Last transmission is for balancing your spirit. The whole point of this transmission today is to take all of those codes, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But now we're going to balance spirit with ego in this transmission in just a raw, pure creator, destroyer, God type of frequency codes. Okay. They're coming in like yin yang, yang, divine masculine, divine feminine, healer, warrior. Okay. All of the opposites opposing, yet complementary forces from within. This is how they're coming through. So take this final transmission. Okay. Here we go. Fire, divine activation. Light them up. Break them free. For eternity. In this new reality, for you and me and all to see what was always meant to be. Eternally, gratefully, we are here to be all of it. And so it is. And so it is. And so it is. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God. Thank you, team. Thank you, tribe. Thank you all. If you need to go, that was the end of the transmission. I'm just going to come over and get some water. And when we're done, I'm going to go out and get some bare feet grounding going on. I'm going to come over and see what you guys are all talking about here. Hopefully, we're doing too much talking during the transmission. Let's see. Okay, good. Let's see. Whoops. Hey, Rachel. Nice to see you. There's like a 20-second delay. I already told you guys that. Yolanda, wonderful to see you here, sister. Good. Blue Magi, you too. All right. Hey, hey, the gang's all here. Almost everybody. All right. Those who can't will be viewing it later, I'm sure. Okay, good. I'm really glad you guys came and supported this transmission. You're holding down the field. You're holding down your light codes. Give me a second. That fire was moving through. I mean, I had no idea what spirit was going to be transmitting. I have all these notes, 3 pages of notes that Lynda, thought was going to be coming through. No. Spirit's like, nope. Isn't that funny? I'm just so glad you guys could hear me. I'm glad there wasn't any mic issues. I'm telling you, I spent hours trying to make sure the right transmission would come through. So, yeah. And if you guys don't mind, I know, I don't care about the views and the likes and all that stuff, but you know what? Go ahead and give it a like because, YouTube is still taking down stuff and censoring stuff, but we know why they do that. So, anyhow, thank you guys for being here. I'm going to put out a couple more videos soon. I know that Spirit wants me to get back to work, revamping my website and accepting things. One of the videos, I did want to mention this. Actually, there was a couple things I did want to mention. First of all, on the next video, I'm going to do this properly. But for those of you that stuck around and you know who you are, on my Patreon, when I said I was no longer making content, I want to thank you for that because that just shows me that you're still interested in what I have to deliver, that I still offer something of value and you wanted to support me. And from my heart, I thank you so much. You know who you are. And I will give you the proper shout out on the next video. But also, the last video I put out, and I wrote an article too, I was digging my heels in. I was so adamant that, money is not evil, but the worship of money is so evil. And it's like, this is not where I come from. We don't need money. Our energy is the currency. So like, I was trying to not fall into that trap of chasing money because I've done that in my life a lot, except I've also, when I became a Reiki master in the late 90s and really started to like accelerate this path of teaching, had a lot of memories coming back online. I really felt like all healing and treatment should be free and blah, blah, blah. Well, I have gone back and forth and flip-flopped on that one so many times. It's ridiculous to the point of my own detriment. Okay. And I do need money while I'm here to survive while that is still going on in this world. But not being in worship of money is really where I was coming from. So if you watch the last video and you say, wait, why is she starting out Patreon again? Or why is she doing this again? Or why is she doing that again? Look, I'm learning how to value my own worth in a proper sense in the 3D world. All right. I know in the spiritual world, I've got that one all figured out. And I know we don't use money there. So if you think I'm flip-flopping or I'm confusing or anything like that, no, I'm just figuring it out just like you guys are figuring things out. That's one of my life lessons, was how to be able to not charge too much, but charge enough to be able to survive. And I was just taking it all out. I was cutting myself at the legs and, tearing it all down. It's kind of like when you do a painting and you don't like it and you cross it out, right? How many people have done that before with a drawing or painting or something or writing and you crunch it all up and throw it out? It's called throwing the baby out with the bathwater. And I have done that too many times. So Spirit is giving me my self corrections, um, my ability to be able to stand up and value my own worth. And yeah, so that's a good thing. I'm getting myself right too. Okay. So don't worry about it. I'm not going to delete any videos that I put out there for that. I'm going to move forward and I'm going to move upward, and I'm still holding my light and my space. And if you guys need anything, if there's anything that you need from me, you know, I'm here for you. Just reach out. You know, there's plenty of ways to get in touch with me. And yeah, I think I'm going to end it here. Let me come over real quick, see if anybody had any questions or anything like that. Thank you, Rachel. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not using StreamYard, so I can't highlight your comments right now. Okay. A cool breeze moving through the soil. Yep. 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 Yolanda, thank you for being here. I get it. Oh, thanks, Blue Magi. Thank you. Yeah, I was like sweating. That's probably why I'm glowing. Or the light. Who knows? Transmission was very powerful. I could feel that holy fire coming through. So, all right. I think we'll end this here. Thank you all so much for being here. And, you know, don't forget to put the notifications on. So when I go live next time, I can't seem to set it up in advance. It's not StreamYard, it's Zoom. So I can't seem to set it up in advance, or at least I didn't figure that out yet. So if I go live, I'll try to make an announcement in advance. I'll try to do that. But maybe I'll just do it when I upload a video. I'll let you know if I have an event planned. All right. Otherwise, it'll probably be over on my new website, but I don't know yet. I don't have it figured out yet. We'll just go with the flow. I love you guys. Truly, I do. Thank you for being here. And I will